Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the most serious meat grinder challenge that I've ever done in my life. I am going to try my best to do all the missions that we have for the meat grinder for my community. As most of you know, I have stopped streaming the meat grinder for obvious reasons that I shared with my community, and I want to dedicate this attempt for Toro, that he has been a staple in the community. Toro, Jeremy, Zybok, you all know who you are. I want to just thank you for always sticking with me and being an ambassador for the community. And yeah, Toro, you said in the last stream that why didn't I go for 5 intelligence? Because we changed the missions for the community. But brother, I think you still have the old missions, so if you can link that down in the description below, I'll appreciate it, my man. And for us old schoolers and survival enthusiasts, yeah, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna do it that way, my brother. So I'm gonna go with 1 constitution. I'm gonna go with 5 intelligence. Just get a big boy going over here. I'm gonna go for tattoos. I'm gonna go for this one. Not my favorite tattoo, but I think I'm gonna need some help from above. Sorry, my throat's a bit dry. Don't know why. And then we're gonna go for advanced melee, basic running, basic endurance, advanced thievery, advanced medical, medium engineering, and basic survival. Okay, that is my ultimate build for the meat grinder, and to finish the challenges like I had them previously, 5, 5, 5, 8. And yeah, just want to thank my brothers and sisters for sticking with me through difficult times, and just want to thank you for everything you do for the community. A lot of my community I feel, are much better people than me, and hope you enjoy. And like I say, I'm going to take this slow and take all the skills we've learned in stupid mode and see if we can do this. Okay, so without further ado, let's go. Hope I don't miss anything. Don't think so. Let's go. Okay, here we go. I'm twirling around because I'm close to the wall. Always scary when you come down close to the wall, but I can see the brick factory. I can see the scrapyard. I think Toro will be very, very happy that I'm landing close to the scrapyard, one of his favorite places. Hope I don't get killed immediately, but of course we're going to have to start with the basic gear here, and this is glitchy. I'm going to open my parachute a little bit earlier. Please don't die now. Please don't die now. Okay, we made it. We made it. Okay, don't see any puppets around me, which is really, 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 really good. Got some rocks around me. And as everyone that has watched the meat grinder, you guys have seen this 1,000 times, or some of you say 5,000 times, so I don't need to show you this again. Gonna craft the quiver, the axe. Probably going to take the resource for the spear as well, since I'm going to the scrapyard. So I know I'm going to get scrap metal, but I could find the bat at the scrapyard as well. So I'm still going to try and make a metal spear if I can. But if I find a bat or something at the scrapyard, okay, I'm rather going to use that. So just to show you my bank card over here. Yeah, we're going to craft the stone knife. We're going to craft the stone axe head. And I'll be back with you now when I get close to the scrapyard. Let's do this. Okay, our first puppet. Want to chop down the tree, but I'm going to sort him out with my advanced melee. Just be very, very careful. Keep my distance from him, that he doesn't get a lucky shot in. Make sure my animation is faster than his. that's it. Our first puppet kill. And they changed the icons. They changed the icons. The icons look nicer. That's very, very nice. Didn't get anything from him, but now we can make the bow and everything. There you go. Okay, now I'm on my way to the scrapyard, and as always, I want to get my bow skill to basic to feel more efficient. So I'm going to always hit them twice in the leg and once in the chest. Not going to go for leg shots or head shots just yet, because I could miss the headshots, which will lead to my death. But very, very important to use your arrows effectively to level up your archery skill. And I'm going to collect all the ears to make an ear necklace because I'm Mad Max. And I'm going to cut up these rags quickly just to make the quiver. I didn't have enough rags for the quiver. So yeah, when I'm going into the scrapyard, I'm looking for the baseball bat. I'm not really looking for like a ballista recurve bow or something like that because, you know, I have to level up. I have to level up my my archery before I can use a stronger bow. So the compass is one of my primary focus, to get the compass, to get around the map easier. Which means, you know, the nail, the bolt, the scrap metal, which shouldn't be too difficult. Craft the ear necklace, just because our name is Mad Max, and we only need. If I look for the ear necklace quickly, there we go, the biggest one. 3, a rope, and an axe. Okay, so we can make that ear necklace quite quickly. But yeah, that's my focus. I want to get the compass, and I need a toolbox for the compass. So I need 3 scrap metal because the toolbox needs 2 scrap metal, 1 nail, 1 bolt, you know, and I've got the axe. So I'm sorry for that. So my primary focus is the compass, maybe a bat, and that's about it for now, you know, and then maybe a metal saw or something like that. But I'm starting with the basics. Want to level up my archery to basic. Not going to run at all. Definitely taking that tip from Toro. When I stream, I tend to run a lot. But you can see at my noise, you can see the speaker is not even at 10%. But when I run, then I do make a lot of noise now and then, especially with 0 stealth. Very dangerous to run without stealth. With stealth, it's not that bad, but without stealth, it's really, really dangerous. Putting my back against the wall, and getting them together. No need to go in there and attract more puppets. Just taking it nice and slow. Okay, easy to get my arrows, easy to get cloth. I chop this tree down quickly to make the quiver, which isn't that bad. But yeah, that's the plans. Let's do this. Okay, there's puppets at the scrapyard, which is always a good sign. I have to take out the thin ones first. They are going to cause problems. Don't care about the other ones, really. I just want to be very, very careful. And it's, again, without stealth, guys. I want to be very, very careful. Very, very, very careful. Very slow. Very methodical. As if they are zombies, okay? Because they can kill you with 1 shot. So you can easily imagine they're zombies. You're not going to stuff around with zombies, are you? Not going to run through zombies every day, are we? No, we're not. Oh, rag. This thing is keeping me alive. The Gigantia is keeping me alive with water and food. Very, very good thing to have. Well, that I can use if I find that, and I'll put the gloves on. Gloves are quite important. And yeah, I'd like to just clear the area out before I do anything else. you know, not be surrounded by a bunch of sounds. Make sure I feel safe. Use the angle when I lean so that they don't see me. And while this guy doesn't see me, I can use the blue eye, because when he doesn't see me on the angle, then if my blue eye activates, that's next to the speaker above my character little picture in the bottom left, then I know some other puppet is seeing me, like that guy. And then if I can get into a bush, I am going to get into a bush in case there's a puppet that sees me. And yeah, just going to take it very nice and slow. There's no rush. This is where I'm at my most relaxed. If I just live myself into the situation, imagine I am this character, and don't think about having more than one life. Like, you know, like live myself into the situation. Again, you can see the eye didn't even activate there, so that's a very, very safe way of taking puppets out. And again, if someone's here and they don't play as slowly as I do, they're going to probably attract the puppets. They're going to make more noise than me. So just a lot of safety features. And I forgot to press the escape key, guys. The escape key on the meat grinder is really, really, really important. Okay, Taro, I'm going to dedicate this video to you, okay? Not this attempt, the video. Damn, I felt good there. Everything felt good. But one lapse of concentration, guys, and you're done for. I can't believe I didn't think about the escape key there. I was just looking at her while I'm looting the puppet. Oh my word, that was bad. Okay, attempt number 2. We didn't lose much over there. But as soon as I hit the ground, we can talk about it. Yeah, we can discuss what happened there and why my community feels that I won't be able to finish the meat grinder challenges when I'm streaming. And what happened there is actually a very, very, very good example. Actually, an extremely good example. So let's just get to a safe space here quickly. It is a little bit dark. Okay, there's a lot of puppets here. Okay, she heard me. Do we have to jump over the rocks? Don't want to run to the other puppets. Okay, we've got a few on us. I can do this. Don't worry. Just have to get something to jump over. Where's the freaking road I saw? Okay, I think she fell again. Okay, we're safe. So, what just happened there, guys, is a very, very good example, because it's not that, I don't love entertaining and helping people, but that where I died there, what you can ask yourself is, would Luthais have seen the eye activate, or would Luthais have heard the puppet running towards him if he wasn't talking? Which I don't mind. I'm still going to talk in the series. I just have to adapt, like make sure there's no puppets close to me. make sure I'm in a bush, or I can adapt to that, okay? Because I'm only going to talk about 5% of the time. But imagine that on stream, okay, where I'm not only talking constantly, but I'm looking at chat constantly, and there's a lot of things that I have to focus on at the same time. And that's why I think we've got a much better chance to finish these challenges. I'm not going to show you the bold again. The bold will always be the same, as I will just show you here again. Although, I don't know what did we name ourselves? What's my name? What's my character's name? What's my name, man? What is my name? Where do we see our name? Luthais. Oh, okay, it's not Mad Max. It's Luthais. Okay, that's fine. Okay, Luthais, Mad Max is fine. Let's just earn the Mad Max title. But yeah, I hope all of you that wanted me to stream Meat Grinder can understand that, and I hope you still find this entertaining. Okay, so I'm not going to use the filter or anything like that. Just gonna loot patiently now. Gonna craft the axe. Gonna craft everything. Shoot the puppets twice in the leg and in the chest until I've got basic thievery. Go to the shooting range. See if I can find something there. Go to the little military campsites that I told you guys about. Very safe, you know. And then I'll be back with you guys later. Okay, one thing I want to do in this series is not use the filter so that you guys can see better. I want you guys to experience what I experience on the meat grinder, and I want to give you a few tips about surviving longer on the meat grinder. The first thing I want to tell you is, if you can, do not play at night. Okay, nighttime is not very long on the meat grinder. You can spend some time with family, you can get work done, you can go play on any of my other servers. You can plan your strategy for what you're going to do. You can build your base. You know, when you're building your base, you're quite safe. You can do other things than explore the map at night, because it is very dark. So not only is it easier for you to die from puppets, because you could walk into a horde and you don't know you're walking into a horde. Um, if someone has, it's not only people that use shadow play, okay, that is bannable, but I mean, some people have screens that makes it very easy for them to see at night. You know, just like Samsung monitors has a game mode where nighttime is brighter than it is for us. And then someone could be using night vision, okay? So you don't lose the challenge by dying to PvP, okay? But if you want to keep your loot and you don't want to die at all from PvP or PvE, then sleep at night. Build yourself a bed, sleep, and then calculate how long it will take for the morning on the meat grinder, and play during the day. Okay, play from 7 o'clock in the morning until like 9 o'clock at night on the server. And then if you want to play at night, then go to places where there's light sources. Okay, so just a simple little tip there for you. And another tip that I want to give you, you will see that I haven't hit one puppet, I haven't shot a puppet, I haven't interacted with a puppet, but I crafted the quiver and the improvised courier backpack from where I started. And that is because I cut up all the clothing except for the shoes and the shirt and the pants. I cut up all the clothing with my stone knife instead of the axe. Okay, the stone knife is a sharper cutting tool than the axe. So if you cut up all the clothing with your stone knife, you will get 6 rags, which will enable you to build the quiver and the backpack without having to go look for a puppet. Okay, and then again, if you eat the Gigantia, it's going to cause food repulsion. But what I do is I eat it and I stop it just before 60%. I stop it when I go over 50%. Otherwise, I'm going to throw up. Okay, so I stopped it there. It did cause food repulsion, but when you stop it just before 50%, you're going to stop it about here. And then that Gigantia is going to give you 565 calories of energy, and it's going to give you 960 milliliters of water, okay? Which is going to help you to stay alive. And I mean, you've got a lot of uses of the Gigantia. So by the time, yes, it's running out of my system quite fast, but by the time it's run out of my system, the food repulsion is gone. and I can do that again. And maybe I'm just lucky that I found a Gigantia again, but just remember mushrooms can help you a lot. And although you can't see anything, I can't see anything either. What I would now log off if I wasn't close to sentries. Now, the reason that I'm going to go to the airfield is I feel the sentries' lights at night gives me an edge. Because during the day, I don't always know where their 180-degree arc is. But at night, when I can see their lights, I can see which way they are looking. And I feel that gives me an edge. Okay, so when we come back, I'll be at the airfield. And then I'm going to show you guys how I use the sentry's lights. Is it very dangerous for me to go into the airfield right now? Yes. But again, it's not going to take me long to get to where I am now. So it's worth the risk to maybe find a hiking backpack and clothing and stuff like that. That's going to help me a heck of a lot with inventory space. And if I was very close to a town, like if I'm done with the airfield, I'll go to the town in B2 to try and find thread, okay? Because thread's going to help me a lot to craft other stuff if this airfield didn't help me. So see you now at the airfield. So, I made it. I had a few close calls, but we survived it. And now I'm going to show you guys what I mean by the lights. Okay, it still doesn't help you a lot with the puppets, but I mean, you've got a light source. You can actually see around you. And you've got cover. If somebody shoots at you, you've definitely got cover to go to. And I'll show you now what I mean with the lights. So I know he's not looking at me because there's no light arc. So there's the light arc, guys. They've got like little light cones ahead of them. Okay, which tells you you're safe. If the light cone isn't looking at you, you're safe. Okay? Like I said, I've had a few close calls. The little bit of speed we have with archery is definitely helping us. But yeah, the little light cones is showing you where they are looking at, which helps me personally. I know I can't get too close to them because I don't have any stealth skill. So the only thing that I'm worried about is whether I get into their 180-degree arc of seeing me. And that is not always easy. That is bloody brilliant. That is not always easy when you're, when you're trying to rush through something or you can't see where they're looking and stuff like that. And yeah, it just helps me. And again, there's light, okay? And I'm going to be looting inside of something most of the time. So I'm not going to be outside in the darkness a lot. And I can, like, usually I don't go for these half moons first. But now I am. Now I am going to go for these half moons first. Get my 2 arrows. Not really interested in anything else. And there I can see the light right there. I can see the light. Now I can see where he's looking at. I can see the light before. I don't need to see him. I can see where he's looking at. Okay, which helps me a heck of a lot. And I'm going for the half moons on this side. On the west side of the airfield. Everyone knows I usually like starting at the other place. Look how clearly I can see that light, guys. I don't need to see him. I can just see his light. But yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this side first. And I'm gonna do it right now. I want her to come to me. Please come to me. I don't want to get into the other sentry's vision. I want to get my arrows really quickly. And that suicide puppet is dead, so I don't need to worry about the suicide puppet. And then I need to follow him without them seeing me. I'm jogging. Okay, they didn't see me. I'm clear. He just killed another puppet, which is really, really good for me. And now I'm just following him by jogging. Okay, there's no sentry there. Don't want to get too close. I've got 0 stealth. Don't want to get too close. I've got 0 stealth, guys. And then I want to get out of his arc. And I don't care about getting archery skill points here. I'm worried about surviving and attracting as little attention as I can. Oh my word. Okay, we're making a lot of mistakes here. Okay, we're making a lot of mistakes here. If I shot the big armored puppet in the chest or in the legs twice and then shot him in the head, he would have been dead. Okay, but because I shot him in the armor, it did a lot more damage, and then the headshot wasn't the kill, which allowed him to get a shot off on me, which allowed him to cripple me, and then I can't shoot without. As soon as they get you below 50% and you can't run, you can't pull the bow back while you're moving. You can only pull the bow back while you're standing still. Okay, so I think this has been a very, very nice introduction to the challenge, and I'm going to set up my rules like I told you guys now. We're almost at the end of the video. I'm going to show you guys where I spawn next. I'm going to keep the build, but I am going to look at when the meat grinder, because before you join the server, you can see what's the time on the server. So I am only going to join the server early in the morning, no matter what, no matter when I have to play. And then I will exit the server when the sun goes down. If I don't feel I'm ready or geared or prepared for challenges like this, okay? Taking that on with almost no archery skill can be done. But again, you're taking an unnecessary risk. Can it be done? Yes. If you miss once, if you lose concentration once, you're probably dead. Okay? So I'm going to log off now. And then the next time I join the meat grinder will be 7 o'clock in the morning. How do I know that? Because when I type in Luthais, it will tell me the meat grinder is now at 1 o'clock in the morning. True immersion is at 9 o'clock in the morning. Not a bad idea to join true immersion right now, okay? So you've always got different times amongst all the different servers. So you can play during the day most of the time. But that's what I'm going to do to increase my chances. So we're almost done. If you like this, what I'm trying to do, please click the like button. And if you want to see and learn everything there is to see and learn about Scum, then click that subscribe button. I'll be back with you guys later. Okay, it's attempt number 3, and I think I am gonna add the attempts to the title, just so that I can see how many attempts it took me to do this, and I believe I can do this. So yeah, the only thing I changed about the build is I called myself Mad Max again. Again, 5 intelligence, but this time I went with basic. Let me see where I am. This time I went with basic engineering and medium survival, so that I've got the complete compass right from the start. Very strong wind. Yeah, so that's the only thing I changed, guys. Advanced melee, basic, advanced thievery, advanced medical, basic engineering, and medium survival. Because I feel I can level up my engineering a lot faster than my survival skill. And again, like I say, it can give me a complete compass right from the start. So yeah, let's see if we can do this a little bit smoother. I thought to myself, maybe not talk while I'm playing to focus more and then just give commentary afterwards. If you guys want me to not talk in game at all and really focus, and then, just react to my own video and talk you guys through what I did, leave it down in the comments below. Well, no better time than now to level up my archery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's about 20 puppets here in front of me. So, okay, nothing's behind me. There's a nice tower that I can search there. But let's start from the one side. Work our way through, controlled, so that I've only got 11 arrows, but I'm sure I can do this strategically, like that. Use the sound to draw one of them out at a time. And yeah, do the combo. Anything terrible happens, I've always got instant replay on, guys. So if anything exciting happens, I just press instant replay after it happened, and you guys will be able to see what terrible things happened. But yeah, let's do this. Okay, get a little bit close. There we go. Just draw them one at a time. Okay, good start. First house I looted by this little farm town. I'm focusing on the farm towns and then the towns because I've thought about the amount of deaths that I have had inside bunkers, and yes, I can take out half moons. I can face 10 puppets in a small half moon and survive it, but the percentages, there's always the percentage of dying is always quite big if anything goes wrong. If the puppet glitches, if I don't see all the puppets immediately, if he sidesteps me for any reason. So I'm making it a rule that I'm only going to go to those areas when I feel prepared. And I feel I can do that if I just focus on police stations in the beginning. Okay, but in any case, we have found the thread, so very, very, very good beginnings. And leveled up my archery, almost at basic, where I always feel comfortable. And yes, even though you level up archery faster with the wooden bows, I still feel, because it's meat grinder, because everything is much, much harder, I do feel that you can still find the better arrows, but I feel the crafting option is quite important. Okay, after searching about 50 corn, I finally found 3 pieces of corn. Haven't struggled that long with food for a while, but yeah, we found a shirt in a hunting tower. We found a waste bag in a hunting tower. We crafted the improvised backpack. I can use this for clean rags if I want to. I have to focus on clean rags in case I get hit. It's not like it's impossible that I'm going to get hit. Got 5 feathers down there. Yeah, I'm gonna eat the skewer, and then I'm gonna start searching for some proper food inside of towns. Not gonna start the hunting yet. No, I think it's a waste of time. And I'm struggling to decide whether I want to live in the snow. I do see the advantages of the snow. You can carry a lot of loot on you. You can see the puppets much easier. You know, you're not in a forested area where they can surprise you. Um, a lot less very dangerous places that usually attract your attention. Um, and yeah, just just considering things, taking it a little bit slower. But in any case, everything, nothing looks too bad. I only drank, my water was almost on zero. I only drank 4 times, which gave me 800 mils. I had to pee at 55% bladder. Gonna try not pee myself either. Lost a bit of strength, gained a bit of constitution. Always gonna gain dexterity as per usual. And that's it. Guys, one thing I've learned is running through the forest with no stealth is suicidal, like you saw in that clip. Okay, if 20 puppets run at me, I'm definitely gonna die. And then the other thing that I've learned is, except for running through the forest or running where you can get attacked by a horde, there's no real reason to use the axe, because we all craft the axe when we start out. Okay, there's a very good reason to use the bow. But the spear is a must, in my opinion. And I mean, we know the big ones are tough, but let's just see if we manage our stamina. You know, on there's walk, there's jog. Let's just see if we manage our stamina. Okay, how tough this can be. Okay, the metal spear is a really, really, really good weapon. Not the best, but for starting out, it's a very, very good weapon. So I'm gonna take it slow. I'm basically gonna run where I can see what's going on ahead of me. I've got grapes. Oh, I just have to pee quickly. I've got grapes. I just want to see how many carbs the grapes gives me and what kind of energy boost the carbs give me or the grapes give me. So let's just check this out. I've got a mushroom for when I find vegetables again. But let's just see quickly. One grape gets us to 700, 900 calories. 900. It runs through our system quite fast. I must say, quite fast. Goes into our bladder quite fast as well. So I think I'm going to look for Gonna try my luck. Every cornfield is like a lucky packet. That cornfield is quite big. And then I'm gonna go for those safe military points, not the airfield. Gonna go for the shooting range, the military tents, just for military clothing. So I'm aiming for military pants, a military jacket, just for now, just to maximize the clothing space. And then we'll go on and then I'm going for the city. Again, no sentries, no major danger except for PvP. I can stay quiet there, use my stealth. And yes, the chances that I'm going to find great loot like you would find on vanilla loot isn't very high. But the Dao sword for me is a very, very strong weapon. A pistol is going to help me a lot in very, very dangerous situations. And then, I can find a better bow I'm going to kill a lot of puppets on my way to the big city. So being able to kill puppets from a long distance is going to be very important for me. And yeah, it is a long trip, but I'm not going to skip everything while I'm going there. Going to the military tent on my way there. Going to search a few farmhouses. Maybe I get a bike, a dirt bike or something. So yeah, it's just a nice natural progression for me. But yeah, I don't want to make the episodes too long. I think you guys can tell me what is the best, time for you. You guys can see I'm not trying to talk. Most of the time I'm not trying to talk longer than 3 minutes. But the video is probably going to be 30 minutes or 40 minutes, which I think is a nice balance for you guys. But for the meat grinder viewers, especially, just tell me what time is the best time for you. Okay? Like video length. What kind of video length is the best for you? And then I'll see you guys later. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's it for part one of the meat grind challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As you guys can see, I did loot the other tents. I got one military pants at the shooting range, but as you guys probably know by now, which I have forgotten, the one in the open field, the military tents in the big open field, doesn't have any military puppets there. So yeah, the edge of the snow mountain is my next mission. Okay, or the edge, and then those military tents, and then the big city. That is my mission for part two. This is what I look like at the moment. Okay, not too bad. After I've died twice, so yeah, feeling good about the spear change, the progression where I'm not running into sentries. I think it will take a while before I um, take on sentries. If I do, it will probably be a bunker that I can read very, very well. I feel taking on sentries with medium stealth, especially bunkers, is quite dangerous. I feel there's enough police stations and enough places where I can maybe take on sentries in a little bit of a safer way. But I do feel the police stations can give me the ability to get the pistols and the weaponry that I need to make sure I never get into a dangerous situation. We can always craft suppressors, which will help. And from the puppets that I've killed, I've gathered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screwdrivers. So just from the puppets that I've killed, it's giving me enough to take a cargo drop if a cargo drop lands close to me. I found that in a tower. I found that in the military tents. That's all I found in the military tents. I've got grapes. I've got food. I've got 5 clean rags that I've bundled up in case I get hurt. I've got 2 padlocks in case I find a vehicle. So yeah, feeling good about part one. If you enjoyed it, do me a favor, click that like button. And if you want to see and learn everything there is to see and learn about Scum, then click the subscribe button and join the dream team. Cheers, guys. Later.